You have the skills necessary for the job, and you should be paid accordingly. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I post new videos every Wednesday. This week I wanted to talk to you guys about my tips for job interviews. I've made a couple videos about the job interview process and the job search process so far. You know, as a recent graduate, my focus is really on trying to secure a job and going through the job search process. So I wanted to share kind of what that looks like for me and all of that, just so you can kind of get an idea of what you might be looking at when you graduate as well. So this is like a little tip before all the tips. I have learned so much about the job interview process and tips and ways to just go about it better from TikTok and social media, because there are people who know more than me who have taught me so much. And literally I feel so much more confident in interviews now. I feel so much better about the process as a whole. So know that these tips come from experience, but also from hearing what other people have to say and utilizing that advice. So you're doing the right thing if you're watching this video, you're using social media, and just try and find accounts that really talk about this kind of stuff. Like, I'm not a job search account. I'm just, I'm kind of going through it. But there are a lot of accounts that are actually dedicated to helping you with the job search. So definitely look at those accounts as well. And I will try and link some of my favorites in the description of this video. And now we can actually get into my own tips. The first thing that I think is really important, when they get to the part of the interview where they ask if you have any questions, a great thing to do is ask if there are any concerns that came up with your application that you can clarify right then. Not only does it show that you're actually really interested in the position, you want to get it, you're not just there for shits and giggles, but it also gives them an opportunity to bring up anything that would be a problem, which is really important, and anything that you can kind of make better for them before they could just think on it themselves and make up whatever stories about it. So that one has been huge. The next thing I would do is send a thank you email 24 to 48 hours after the interview. Sometimes you lose track of time and you forget to do it. What I want to start doing is actually a tip I've heard is to actually put it on your calendar to send that follow-up, which is a great idea, and I'm gonna start doing that because I don't have the best memory. So that's a way that I can make sure I do it. But sending that thank you email is just that little leg up. It's that little push to really keep you in your interviewer's mind. It makes you, again, look just responsible and like you're really interested in the position and all of that. And it makes you look better in their mind. So that's another thing I've been really making sure that I do after every interview. The next thing I would really do is know what your salary requirements are. So first you should know what you need to survive, right? What is like the base salary you can accept and not like go broke. So if you find your dream position, it's like, okay, I'm willing to work for less than what I would like, but I need to at least make this much. I don't know, whatever. And then know what you want to make. And when it comes to the point where it's asking about salary and all of that, tell them a number higher than that and negotiate down from there, because a lot of the time there's an expectation of a negotiation anyway when it comes to salary, and you don't want to end up lower than what you want or need. So if you can go a little bit higher, you can then negotiate down and get what you're really looking for. And know your worth. Look up similar salaries so you get an idea of what market value is, and also push imposter syndrome goodbye. There's no space for that here. You have the skills necessary for the job and you should be paid accordingly. If you listen to one thing in this video, let it be this: research the company. It's so important to know the company that you're applying to. I know when you're applying to jobs, you have to apply to so many things and sometimes it can get lost, but when you have an interview, you should know as much as possible about the company, because you want to be able to be on that interview and say, yeah, I noticed that you guys did this and it made me really excited about this position and blah, blah, blah. Knowing the details and feeling comfortable with the company and understanding what's going on makes such a big difference when it comes to that interview and making it sound like you're ready to get moving. It also helps you have a better idea of what kind of answers they might be looking for when it comes to the interview. So, for example, if you know that they work with X, Y, and Z kind of clients, you can tailor your interview question answers to kind of match what would optimize what they're looking for. And the next thing that I would really do, and this is kind of also jumping off that idea of having interview questions prepared, is to have stories prepared, because you don't want to just say this or that happened. Sometimes it's really nice to actually tell a story to show exactly what you're trying to get across. It makes it sound a lot more lively, and it's just a much more entertaining way to be told things, which can only make you look better. So I hope that these tips are helpful for you. If you have any other tips, let a girl know in the comments. Always here to find out more and better my job interview game. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see any other videos like this on my channel or anything else, let me know in the comments section. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and press the bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye!